Mont Kiara and North Kiara have seen a surge in project launches, especially in the post-COVID era. So for now, you can see there are over 12 ongoing projects in the area where you can see construction activities and site clearing happening here and there. With so many developments rising, one big question remains: how's the sales performance? Is the demand still strong with units selling like hotcakes? Or the market is becoming saturated and oversupply, leaving developers with a lot of inventory? Today, we are going to dive deep into the sales performance and take-up rate of various projects in Mont Kiara and North Kiara and let the numbers reveal the true story. I have also compiled all the sales data into an easy-to-read handbook, so feel free to WhatsApp me to get a free copy. Now, let's map out the timeline for all the project launches. So for easy comparison, we will just use the first SPA signing date as the official launch date for the project. So starting with pre-COVID era, there are two ongoing projects. So first one is the Allevia Mont Kiara, launched in November 2020, and another one is the Alix residence located in Dutamas, which came earlier in September 2019. So both projects are expected to complete around year 2025. When COVID-19 pandemic hit in the year 2020 and 2021, basically the new project launches came to a complete standstill for almost 2 years' time. Even in the year 2022, when the situation gradually improved and the market has reopened, we also didn't see any new launches that year. This was mainly due to the supply chain disruptions, volatile material prices, and severe labor shortage. Despite there was a pent-up demand for housing, many developers chose to adopt a cautious and wait-and-see approach rather than rushing into launches in year 2022. Starting from year 2023, the property market seems to have stabilized, and now many developers are motivated and confident enough to roll out all their new launches. So in Mont Kiara, we have seen a total of 4 projects being launched in year 2023, while another 3 more projects were launched in Dutamas and North Kiara area. So the Mont Kiara projects include Pavilion Mont Kiara, Mont Kiara, the Minh, and Arte Solaris, whereby in Dutamas and North Kiara, the launches include Miranda Hill, Tangen Residence, and Solasta by YNH. Basically, the market is buzzing with activities and new launches, with developers launching more projects than they usually do. And this is not just happening in Mont Kiara area, but it's a common trend across Malaysia property market. So if you look at some of the major developers such as Sunrise, Sunway Properties, and Sun Derby, the projects that they have launched in the year 2023 as compared to pre-COVID year 2019, the GDV is easily double to triple. With huge influx of supply, can the market digest it? We will see the data later. Moving on to year 2024, we do observe that the pace of new project launches has significantly slowed down. So basically, there are 2 projects launches in Mont Kiara. The first one is Kiaramas Dedaun by Asia Quest. The other one is Mlima Kiara. This is an affordable housing project under PPM scheme located near the Kiaramas Dedaun. Lastly, we take a look at Papyrus Dutamas developed by Kerja Prospect. So a slower pace in terms of project launches this year as compared to the aggressive year 2023 may indicate that the developers are being more cautious and adjusting to the market condition. Now, let's dive into the sales performance and take-up rate of various projects, starting with pre-COVID era. The first one is Alix residence in Dutamas. So this development features 364 units spread across 2 towers with sizes ranging from 1,000 to 2,004 square feet, and average price is around 700 plus per square foot. So according to KPKT database, all the units are fully sold out, which is very impressive. On the other hand, we have Allevia Mont Kiara, which consists of 294 units spread across 2 towers with larger unit sizes ranging 1,007 to 2,006 square feet, average price 800 plus per square foot. It has achieved a take-up rate of 98.2% with only 5 unsold units remaining. So given this strong demand, it's very likely that by the time this project is completed and handover, all units will be fully sold out. I also noticed that the advertising permit for Allevia has recently expired, so the developer is probably in the process of renewing it. So it is very likely that the developers has already secured the potential buyers for the 5 remaining unsold units. So they are just waiting for the permit to be renewed, then they can proceed to the SPA signing. If you're hoping to get a completed developers unit from these 2 projects, I think at this point the chances are very slim. Most likely you have to get it from the sub-sale market where you have to buy from another existing owner, and for the price wise it depends on different owners' expectation. By now some of you may have asked, is this data accurate and how does KPKT capture all the sales status for these projects? So according to an email reply from KPKT, the developers are required to update the sales status in the Housing Integrated Management System or HIMS after the purchaser has signed the SPA. It is also important to take note that there could be a time gap between the SPA is signed and the time that the developer update the sales status in the system. So for the most updated and latest sales status, always double check with the developer. Having said that, I think the KPKT data has already provided us a general idea and reliable reference for us to roughly gauge the overall take-up rate and the sales performance of various projects, which could be useful for the potential buyers. It is also in the developer's best interest to update the sales status in the system regularly, because when the public see there's a high take-up rate in the system, I think that really boosts people's confidence towards this particular project. Moving on to year 2023, a busy year for property market, let's start with the most expensive project in Mont Kiara, which is Pavilion Mont Kiara. Priced between 1,000 to 1,003 per square foot, this luxurious development offers 341 units spread across 2 towers. So one of the towers features smaller sizes from 1,000 to 1,002 square feet, while the other tower offers a larger size from 2,002 to 3,001 square feet. So according to KPKT, this project has achieved an impressive 97% of take-up rate. Currently, there are only 10 units remain unsold, and these are exclusive penthouses and garden villas, which may not be available for sale by the developer. So in another word, all the standard units are fully sold, which is an outstanding achievement. 100% sellout in less than 2 years indicates a very strong demand for this kind of top-tier development in Mont Kiara. Moving to the next project, we have Arte Solaris, which is located next to the Solaris Mont Kiara. So as usual for Arte series, the design is very unique and iconic, and in my opinion, it leans more towards investment-oriented concept, featuring hotel-style, European-inspired design elements, more suitable for short-term stay or holiday homes. The average price here is 1,000 ringgit per square foot, and according to developer's website, the total units is 603, but according to the FPDL info and KPKT website, it shows only 170 units. So I believe that this indicates that 170 units are under HDA, whereby the remaining units are under non-HDA. Do correct me if I'm wrong on this. Out of the 170 units, the take-up rate is 29.4%. However, this is just a partial view and doesn't reflect the overall sales performance. If we include all the 603 units, the actual take-up rate could be higher than this. So anyone familiar with Arte Solaris, feel free to comment below if you know what is the current take-up rate. Now, let's check out the lowest price per square foot project in Mont Kiara, which is Mont Kiara by Bond Estates, located on Jalan Kiara 3. This development offers larger size units ranging 2,000 to 3,000 square feet, with an average price around 600 plus per square foot. To date, Mont Kiara has achieved an impressive 80.7% of take-up rate, leaving only 79 out of 410 units unsold. I would say this is a very good result, considering this is the first project by the developer in Mont Kiara area. Taking a closer look at the 79 unsold units, almost half of them are the larger sizes, 2,008 and 3,000 square feet. Meanwhile, 17% of unsold units are the smallest 2,000 square feet, and 24% are the 2,005 square feet units. And lastly, 6.25% are the exclusive villa, or I call it the penthouses. So it seems that in Mont Kiara, the smaller sizes are selling better than the bigger sizes. I think it could be due to the entry price, or the 2005 square feet come with an actual show unit, so it's easier for people to visualize the space. Now let's check out the Minh by UAM Sunrise, the master developer of Mont Kiara, located on Jalan Kiara 7. The sizes ranging from 1,006 to 3,000 square feet, 3 bedrooms, and the larger units come with a private lift lobby and priced around 850 per square foot. It has achieved a solid take-up rate of 74%. Diving deeper into the unsold units, I noticed a very interesting trend over here. Almost half of the unsold units are the smallest 1,006 square feet units. Meanwhile, 22.8% of the unsold units are the 2,000 square feet unit, and the larger units for 2,007 square feet and 3,000 square feet only occupy 18% and 7% of the total unsold units. In other words, the larger size units are selling much better than the smaller size units in the Minh Mont Kiara, which is completely opposite of what we see the trend in the Mont Kiara. So what do you think about it? Is it because the big size unit come with a very good layout design, or is it because they have a show unit for the largest 3,000 square feet unit? Feel free to comment below. Now we shift our focus to North Kiara area. Is the housing demand as strong as Mont Kiara area? Let's take a look at Miranda Hill by BRDB. So this pet-friendly condo consists of 2 towers with sizes ranging from 943 square feet all the way to 2,200 square feet, priced around 750 per square foot. It has achieved a good take-up rate of 82.24%, with only 98 units unsold out of the total 552 units. The trend is very clear. Over 85% of the unsold units are the larger size, 2,200 square feet units, whereby 14.3% of unsold units are medium size, ranging 1,000 to 1,004 square feet. This indicates that the smaller to medium size units in Miranda Hill are selling very well, whereby for the larger size units may take a longer time to find the right buyer. We have seen a similar trend with Alix residence previously, whereby the medium size 1,000 to 1,008 square feet units are selling quite well, whereby the larger size 2,004 square feet units may take a longer time for the market to absorb. Now that Alix residence is fully sold out, so I believe given enough of time, the larger units in Miranda Hill will eventually attract buyers as well. In Segambut, there's another project worth mentioning, which is the Tangen residence. It is a single tower condominium offering units ranging from 1,000 to 1,006 square feet, cater for family, priced at a very reasonable 600 plus per square foot. So currently the take-up rate is 20.8%. With this attractive pricing, I think over time it will appeal to buyers who are looking for more affordable options, which is near to Mont Kiara and Desa Park City. As the infrastructure in the area improves and more people recognize the value of the location, there is a potential for the take-up rate to grow steadily. Moving on to year 2024, one of the highly anticipated projects is Kiaramas Dedaun by Asia Quest. 2 towers have been launched with a total units of 436, offering 2 main unit sizes. The smaller ones will be 1,003 square feet and the larger ones are ranging 2,005 to 2,007 square feet, with an average selling price around 800 plus per square foot. Since its launch in July 2024, it has already achieved a 40.3% of take-up rate in just 4 months' time. To put this into perspective, according to JPPH data, the average take-up rate for newly launched projects in Malaysia over the 6 months period in first half year 2024 is 26.2% of take-up rate. So in this case, Kiaramas Dedaun clearly outperformed against the national average. The key factors behind the success could be due to the prime location in a very matured area and the proven track record of the developer, Asia Quest. Because they have completed many developments in Mont Kiara, such as the Kiaramas Dedaun, Ayurveda, Cendana, Sutra, and Gateway Kiaramas. It's been over 10 years since their last project, Kiaramas Dedaun, was completed, and this long gap has created a pent-up demand from loyal buyers who have been eagerly waiting for a new launch from this developer. The strong performance also indicates that the demand for properties in Mont Kiara remain resilient, as we venture into end of year 2024. Not many people know this year there's an affordable housing project in Mont Kiara. The project name is Mlima Kiara. Is under the PPM scheme, which is exclusively for the government servants, and this is a Malay reserve project. There's only one unit size available, which is 1050 square feet, come with a 3 bedrooms, 2 bathroom and 1 car park. Attractively priced at 330,000. It comes with a total 896 units, and the first agreement was signed on 24th of August this year. In under 3 months' time, this project has achieved a 51.6% of a take-up rate, reflecting a very strong demand. And it is no surprise because it's very prime location and very attractive pricing. We have seen similar success of affordable housing scheme in a prime location, such as in Mont Kiara there's a Kiara Kase, and in Desapa City there's a Sofia. So it seems the government policy of putting affordable housing in prime location has achieved a good take-up rate overall. One potential concern, however, is a limited car park, because I noticed that this project for the 3 bedrooms unit only come with 1 car park. So what happened to those family with 2 cars? Are they going to park along the roadside, or is there any other solution? So what do you think about this? Feel free to comment below. Lastly, we take a look at Papyrus Dutamas, developed by Kerja Prospect. And this project is located right next to the Alix residences and not far away from the Miranda Hill by BRDB. It consists of 2 towers with a total of 454 units. So most of the units are ranging between 1001 to 2003 square feet, which is a medium size. And there's also a very unique big size layout, 5005 square feet of duplex available on every floor, which is very interesting. The average selling price is around 700 plus per square foot. Since its launch in April 2024, it has already achieved a take-up rate of 21.5%. So there are 98 units agreement signed in just 6 months' time. Many clients have been comparing Papyrus with Miranda Hill, given a similar offering in terms of pricing and sizes. While both projects may appeal to a similar demographic, it's worth noting that Miranda Hill now has a very limited units for the medium size, 1000 to 1004 square feet. There are only 14 units. So this puts Papyrus in a very strong position because its medium size unit 1000 to 1006 square feet will soon have almost no competition in the area. Additionally, the big size 5005 square feet duplex unit at Papyrus is also very unique with almost no comparable options available in the market. So as we move to year 2025, if there's no new launch in the Dutamas or North Kiara area, I think Papyrus Dutamas is well positioned to see an increase of a take-up rate. Alright, so now we put all the data together and let me share with you some of my key observations. Number 1, I noticed there's a very high take-up rate for premium price projects in Mont Kiara and also North Kiara. The projects with highest take-up rates are often also the ones with the highest price per square foot. This suggests that while price is a very important factor, it is not the only considerations when it comes to a property purchase. So their buyers are willing to pay for premium price if the project offers a good value, such as a good location, reputable developer, or quality finishings. We see this trend happening in Pavilion Mont Kiara, the Minh, or even Miranda Hill being some of the highest price per square foot in Mont Kiara and North Kiara area. This indicates that the market is driven more by the perceived value rather than the price alone. Number 2, the overall take-up rate is very healthy despite there have been multiple launches in the post-COVID era. In fact, many projects have achieved 70, 80 or even 100% of take-up rates since its launch in year 2023. For example, Mont Kiara, the Minh, Pavilion Mont Kiara, or even Miranda Hill in Dutamas. And with lesser launches happening in year 2024, it helped to further balance up the supply and demand in the market and stabilize the property price in the area. Number 3, I noticed a different preference in terms of unit sizes in Mont Kiara and Dutamas or North Kiara area. So in Mont Kiara, we have seen multiple projects with larger sizes are performing better than the smaller sizes, such as the Minh Mont Kiara. 2 to 3,000 square feet are selling better than 1,006 square feet, or even Mont Kiara, most of the units are 2 to 3,000 square feet, and it has achieved more than 80% of a take-up rate. Whereby in Dutamas, it is completely opposite. The small to medium-sized units are performing better than the larger units. For example, in Miranda Hill, we see most of the unsold units are the 2,002 square feet larger units. So this is likely due to the difference in terms of demography and background. For example, in Mont Kiara, there are more upgraders and big families, whereby in Dutamas, there are more bachelors or even smaller families or households. Number 4, a stronger demand for on-stay condominium as compared to investment-oriented developments. So you can see many of the projects such as Kiaramas Dedaun, the Minh, Mont Kiara, Miranda Hill, these are family-oriented and designed for on-stay purpose, are performing very well as compared to those designed for short-term stay or holiday homes. Number 5, there is a time gap for new project offering due to the 2 years lockdown of COVID pandemic. Most pre-pandemic projects are now fully sold out, and during the 2 years lockdown, there are no project launches. For those looking for a new unit between year 2024 to year 2026, you may need to look for a sub-sale unit, because most of the projects in the market now comes with an expected completion of a year 2027 and year 2028. So you may have to wait for another 2 to 4 years time. Overall, the property market in Mont Kiara and North Kiara are very vibrant. Provided the right size and the right price, the demand do catch up with the pace of the supply lah, signaling the resilience of these locations as prime residential hotspots for many families. Alright, that's all for today's sharing. I hope I add value to you in this video. And if you wish to get a copy of the sales data in this video, just drop me a WhatsApp and I will send a free copy to you. So what do you think about the property market in Mont Kiara and North Kiara? Feel free to comment below. My name is Wen Xiang, and I will see you in the next video.